Buddy Grantham is the director of Veterans Affairs, and he joins me this morning. So let's get him up here right now. Buddy, welcome to Houston's Morning News. Great to have you living with us. Thank you. Good to have you listening to us here this morning.
Nice to be here too, especially after that nice introduction.
And you can live with us if you want to. We have the room here. If you want to ever come live with us, buddy, we'd love to have you. Hey, listen, operations ceasing in Iraq. Iraqis now enjoying freedoms they probably never thought possible, especially the women in Iraq. But let's turn our attention to our veterans, like you just heard, that will be coming back over the course of the next few months and trying to fit back into a pre-war mold. What is it going to be like for them when they get here, buddy?
Well, there's a lot of unemployment. In fact, unemployment is rising among returning veterans. Depending on the age bracket of the young veterans, if they're 25 and younger, that unemployment bracket is looking over 20%.
And so for many veterans, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's much like putting a square peg in a round hole, coming back from the war mind, if you will, in the battlefield, to coming back to Houston and trying to fit in with the day-to-day.
I think part of it has to do with the fact that if you think of the military, a lot of what we're doing is it's more of a blue-collar type job. And with fewer and fewer of those and more requirements for education specialization, the best thing we've got out there going right now is the new GI Bill to help prepare these veterans and get them to be able to move forward into these specialized jobs.
Buddy, are we doing enough here in Houston and as a society as a whole to get our veterans, back into the mainstream?
That's a tough question. The really easy answer is of course no. Are we stepping it up? Did the president just sign a bill in order to help get more veterans hired? Did numerous Blue Star companies, Fortune 500, sign on to start making sure they're going to look at hiring 100,000 veterans and working with other companies? Yes, but we've been at war now for 10 years. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it seems like it's great efforts, but how long did it take us to get here?
Buddy, I want you to hang on, if you can, for just a couple of minutes. And when we come back, I want you to tell me what I can do as a Houstonian, what we can do here in the state of Texas as our veterans, as our soldiers come back. What can we do today to help them feel more at home and to fit back in to society and get into a pre-war state of mind?
Now, back to Matt and your morning news.
KTRH News Time is 6:22. Buddy Grantham, who's the Director of Veterans Affairs here in Houston, joins me this morning. Buddy, thanks again for your time. Let me ask you, how many veterans are living in the Houston area right now?
The post 9/11 veterans are over 22,000. We've got over 200,000 overall.
What can I do? What can Houstonians do to help our veterans better assimilate themselves into the day-to-day here in Houston?
I think on the unemployment aspect of it, one of the things that we all really have to understand is all the great advantages that veterans do bring back home to us after serving the military. That teamwork, those attitudes, that getting the job done while taking care of the people around you and being kind of mission-focused. And so also we need to help them in the way particularly with business leaders and human resources, to understand that they're behind the power curve when it comes to making their resumes as opposed to their peers who have not served, who have perhaps already gone through a couple of jobs. In order to make their resume not look like combat boots, or sit down and not just look for buzzwords in their resumes, but actually sit down and talk. This past November, as part of Houston's Hire Veterans First at the city, we had a job fair. I've gotten numerous emails back from these companies that are overjoyed with the veterans that they hired from that.
Buddy Grantham, Director of Veterans Affairs here in Houston. Buddy, where would a veteran reach out if they're looking for help in writing a resume, if they're looking in a direction, they're trying to find an employer? Where do they reach out? Do they reach out to you?
Absolutely. They can call me through our Houston 311 helpline. Just dial 311, ask for the Veterans Office. We've got numerous advocacies, numerous agencies that are willing to help and work with veterans, as well as we've got organizations that have created our own jobs list.
And jobs is, for as it is with so many Americans, that is the number one concern of veterans that are returning. Buddy Grantham, Director of Veterans Affairs for Houston, I thank you so much, my friend. God bless you.
And thank you for your time, too, this morning, Matt.